Hi guys, it is I, Astro Hippie, and I'd like to welcome you back to my channel. Here I'm going to be trying out the BH Cosmetics Wild and Free palette, and that was just me patting in my concealer because I did not set it. And can you guys believe it? I did my base first. I know, shocker. So I'm also using my Morphe 35M palette because that baked eyeshadow palette from BH Cosmetics is all shimmers, and I'm taking that shade that I showed you down in the corner called Transformer and putting it in my crease. And this is me just showing you guys which brush I use. This is my Luxie 249 brush, that double-ended brush, and that's literally like the only brush I'm going to be using on my eyes. So I'm packing on that color, making sure to build up the intensity the way I like. I honestly thought that, because that Transformer shade is actually like a deep purple, and I thought it would show up more kind of like blue purple on me, but it ended up showing up almost black, it looks like. But hey, it worked out. So it ended up just making my look a little more vampy than I planned, but that's fine by me because I am a vampy kind of girl. I want it to be fall so bad, obviously. And I'm just blending out those edges, making sure there's no harsh lines. I'm really stamping that color in to build its intensity. And I'm pretty much showing you guys this video in real time because this took no time at all. So next I'm taking that kind of burgundy-ish purple shade, and it is called Power Slayer. Yeah, I just dug my fingernail into one of my other eyeshadows. Annoying. But I'm taking that and I'm blending that in the crease as well, and blending it just above it to kind of blend out the Transformer shade even more. That's me just getting that shadow that I dug my nail into off and wiping it on my leg or something. And now I'm taking that kind of red shade in the palette, and it's called Red Carpet. And I'm using that to kind of blend out the edges, to kind of warm up the eye just a little bit. And I kind of just went back and forth between the three colors. Like I never washed off that end of my brush. I just mixed them and got exactly the color I needed. Like there's no need to clean off your brush in between because it just blends it perfectly. And I ended up getting the look I really wanted. And that's just me double checking, making sure they look even as far as both my eyes go, and blending and blending and blending. And I decided to do a voiceover just because I wanted to kind of sit down and play in makeup and do makeup the way I normally would do it, which is listening to scary stories or criminal cases. I'm actually listening to the channel Criminally Listed. That's actually one of my favorite channels on here. If you don't know it, check it out. So now I'm taking that flat end of the brush, and I'm dipping into that blue shade in the Wild and Free palette, and I'm just building it in the center of my eye. Guys, let me know in the comments what kind of things you like to listen to or do while you're doing your makeup. I like to listen to audiobooks also. I really got into audiobooks back when I was in college because it helped out so much when you had a reading list as long as the semester was, and I could like listen to audiobooks and clean or do other tasks, and it really helped me to multitask. And I love just listening to people narrate stories, especially if you have a really good voice. Like I love listening to that. And then I literally just flipped that same brush over and took that purple shade and built it up in the corner. Like when I say simple, using one brush the entire time for my eyes. I was, when I did the first eye off camera, I was using the Scone blending brush, and then it took me doing an entire eye to realize how much I do not like that brush, because I feel like it is so long, like the hairs on that brush is so long. So, and I don't feel like I have any control with it, so I don't really like that brush. So I just used one and it worked out. And now I'm just blending the two shades together so there's no harsh line of demarcation. And then going back and forth between that blending side and just making sure I'm blending out those edges and everything is seamless. And then I took that flat side again and I dipped into that blue shade, that blue shimmer shade I used, almost put my eye out, and blended underneath my waterline with it. And then in the inner corner, I'm gonna take that purple shade and just blend those two together. Like, this look was super quick. I love when I can kind of create these super quick looks, something easy to do, but they stand out. And just build and blend to your heart's content. And that's pretty much it for the eyes, guys. I'm gonna go off camera and put on my lashes and liner. So I'm back, and then this is my Ciate London Glow 2 highlighter in the shade Moondust. And I'm taking my $1 Billion Brushes fan brush to just apply a base layer onto, you know, the high points of my face, like my cheekbones, as well as my Cupid's bow, a little on my chin, and I'll also be putting some underneath my brow bone. I don't know why I thought that would work. Even there, I'm looking like, come on now, you know better than that. So I just took my finger and put a little on the bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose and blended it a little bit. Just double checking, making sure everything looks good. And now I'm gonna take my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist and spray my face. So, and while it's damp, I'm gonna put another layer of highlight just so it can intensify the highlighter, and mostly just on my cheekbones and maybe a little on my Cupid's bow. And then I take my beauty, well, not my beauty blender, my Real Technique sponge, and I press everything in so everything looks flawless and seamless. Now I'm on to my lips. I'm just taking my LA Colors lip pencil in that brown shade, and I am going to overline my lips just a tad bit, as well as slightly fill them in. And don't be like me, guys. Please sharpen your pencil when it needs to be sharpened. I was over here struggling because I refused to go find my sharpener and just sharpen the pencil to make my life easier. I'd rather just look for the crayon or wherever it is and just kind of use it like that. But don't be like me. You'll run the risk of scratching your face and it hurts. Okay, so I'm just filling it in a little bit. I did kind of color outside the lines a little bit too much on my bottom lip, but you will see me go in and kind of fix that. And then I'm just rubbing my lips together to blend this lip liner. I keep licking my lips because they were so crusty. Okay, me being a weirdo, smelling this lipstick again. This is my Pierre lipstick in Incognito. I'm really loving this shade. Really loving this lip combo as of late. Just rubbing and blending. So weird looking at me just keep doing that lip thing. But here I am cleaning up the liner under there with a little bit of concealer, and literally, I mean, the look's pretty much done. Like, I'm about to put on the lip gloss and the look's pretty much done. Forgot to show you the lipstick, so there it is. And then I'm taking my Estate Cosmetics lip gloss, or lip icing, in the shade Drip. And that's pretty much it for this look, guys. Like, just remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You know, I love doing these videos. I've been really loving being on YouTube. So let me know what you guys want to see. Interact with me, because I do interact back. And it is just me, like, really going in with this gloss. And it's not sticky. Like, I just love this formula of gloss. And that's pretty much it, guys. So you already know, hit the bell notification so you know when I upload, which is every Wednesday and Sunday. Tell a friend to tell a friend, guys. And always remember, keep it groovy. Now roll the glam montage.
So I thought I needed.
Never forget it. Never forget it. Okay. I'm so groovy. I got power. I'm so groovy. I got power.